Chapter 26. I want to explore. I sat down beside Kason and leaned on him. He put his arm around me. That leads to dragons, just so you know. Kason smirked. Let's chance it. I stood up and held my hand out to him. His eyebrow was raised and took it. I pulled him up. Emma, the explorer. Come on. I pulled him out of the door. The apple orchard is this way. Yep, we established that already, Kason laughed. So, what's that way? I pointed to the rocky terrain in the distance. The dragons. Kason laughed. Wait, are you serious? I winced. Very. Kason nodded his head. Okay, not that way. I turned in the opposite direction. What's this way? Kason shrugged. I have a feeling we're about to find out. I stood on my tiptoes and kissed him on the lips quickly and took off running down the path. Kason ran after me. I hid behind a tree. Not the best hiding place. Kason popped up behind me. I squeaked. Kason laughed. You're cute when you squeak. He touched my cheek. The longer we were here, Kason was finding more opportunities to touch me. On the cheek, hugs, kisses. I wasn't ready to decipher just how I felt about that. Times like this, I was missing my journal. Writing everything down always gave me a clearer head. Being around Kason was emotional, wave after emotional wave. What scared me the most was that I liked it. I liked that he threw me off balance. I liked being around him. I liked the way he smelled, freshly showered. I liked the way I felt when he whispered in my ear. What was that? Kason looked behind us. I didn't hear anything. I shook my head. I did. Kason took off walking. I ran to catch up to him. No! A little girl screamed. Dark laughter followed. It's mine! The girl came into view. She was jumping up and down, trying to reach her doll. A boy was laughing at her. Kason walked over and pulled the doll out of the boy's hand and gave it to the little girl. Thank you! The little girl hugged the doll and took off running. You're going to regret that, the boy growled as he turned into a large green troll. I swallowed. Kason, let's get out of here. I backed away and Kason did too. An arrow shot out of nowhere into the troll's right eye. I gasped. Kason looked around frantically. I backed behind a tree. I didn't see anyone. Kason, I hissed. He was backing towards me when the little girl came running our way. A large, muscular man shadowed her. He was holding a crossbow in his right hand. Daddy, they saved me! The little girl pointed at us. The man held out his hand, and we both shook it. Thank you for saving my little girl. If you ever need anything, let us know. We live right over there. Thank you, I muttered. Thank you, sir, Kason echoed. Come on, Goldie, supper's ready, a woman yelled from the house. The man waved and the little girl ran ahead. Goldie? I whispered. Apparently. Kason laughed. I don't remember trolls in that story, I whispered. We're not in that story, Kason reminded me. True. I nodded. Let's go see what else we can find. Kason flashed his most charming smile. Not if I find it first. I took off in a dead sprint. I looked over my shoulder. Kason wasn't far behind me. Watch out, Kason yelled. I turned my head around, but it was too late. I had ran straight into a pond. I stood up, dripping wet. I was met with laughter. I exhaled. You think that is funny? Kason merely nodded. Aren't you going to help me? I held my hand out my hands. Kason took the bait and reached for my hand. Instead of pulling me up, I pulled him in. Not cool, Kason frowned. I pulled the lily pad off his head. I'd apologize, but I try not to lie. I smiled and leaned in to kiss him. Kason shook his head no. Kisses will get you. I found his lips and kissed him slowly. Everywhere, Kason finished. I smiled against his lips. Come on. We're dripping, he complained. I rubbed my necklace and we were both dragging. We need some fun. I pulled at his hand. Okay, Kason let me pull him down the path. We were walking for a while before we stumbled on another house. It was made of candy, ice cream, and chocolate. Everyone knows chocolate is its own food group. Kason was walking towards it. I pulled him back. His eyes widened in surprise, but didn't say anything. We can't go in there, I whispered. Why not? Your mom never read you fairy tales, did she? I countered. Kason shrugged. Candy is to lure in the children, I hissed. It's working. I wouldn't mind. No, I interrupted him. In the story, the children get lured in and get eaten. Well, most of them do. Okay, maybe we'll skip making friends with that neighbor. Kason backed away slowly. I took Kason's hand in mine. With the other, I rubbed my necklace, and we were standing on our cottage porch. Emma the Explorer, out of commission. Kaysen was amused. For today. I walked toward the door and opened it. Kaysen laughed. There's always tomorrow. I winked at him. That was chapter 26 of Emma's Quest. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't liked or subscribed to my channel, go ahead and like and subscribe to it. I have volume 1 on Amazon. That is the first 4 books of the Storyteller series. If you're interested, go ahead and go there and check them out. Till next time, love you guys. Have a great day.